Hey everybody, welcome to JLB Sports TV. I am Justin Block, and today Liverpool beat Norwich City 5-0 at Anfield. I believe this was their 7th victory at Anfield this year, meaning that they have tied the number of victories they had at Anfield in the previous campaign. Now going into the match, the big discussion was what is Brendan Rodgers going to do in terms of the lineup, because we all know Daniel Sturridge, after his performance against United last week, has got to be in the starting 11. He's fully fit, he's on form. Where does he go? And I think we sort of saw him, I guess, start off centrally, and we had Luis Suarez and Stuart Downing out to either side of him. But over the course of the match, that really didn't matter. They interchanged really quite well. I think we saw Sturridge and Luis Suarez sort of be up front as centrally we had Downing out on the right, and I think Glenn Johnson acted more as a winger, which should happen in a Brendan Rodgers system. You really want your fullbacks getting forward and providing that width, and the front three to all be cutting in and to stay central to play passes to each other. And I think we saw that done quite well today. I was very impressed with the partnership between Sturridge and Suarez. They both got goals today. And I think Luis Suarez's goal was absolutely incredible. Lucas played a pass from his own his own third, I think. Daniel Sturridge sort of let the ball go, completely dummied it, fooled everybody. Luis Suarez ran onto it. Easy goal for him. I believe that was his 20th goal for Liverpool this year, meaning that he's the first Liverpool striker since Fernando Torres in 2009-2010 to notch 20 goals. Something that's certainly been missing from the side the past couple of years. And furthermore, his chance conversion rate is actually up. He's been finishing at a much higher clip in the past month or so. Earlier in the year, I think his chance conversion rate was around 10-11%. It's all the way up to 17%. For some context, Demba Ba's chance conversion rate is 19%. And Luis Suarez actually has a higher chance conversion rate than the likes of Jermaine Defoe, Gareth Bale, Carlos Tevez, or Sergio Aguero, and Nikola Jelavic. So Luis Suarez, who says he's not a finisher, because he's finishing at an extremely high clip right now, very important for Liverpool, and it's really showing in the results. But for me, this is probably the first time since, I guess, if you want to see Gerrard and Torres, if you want to count Gerrard as a striker, or really since Fowler and Owen, that Liverpool have had a legitimate, deadly 1-2 strike partnership. And for me, that means the sky's the limit for the second half of the season. Now, every single match, to me, starts and ends in midfield. And I think the midfield today was brilliant. You really wanted to see Jordan Henderson and Steven Gerrard getting forward in attack and really controlling the tempo, and they did just that. Now Jordan Henderson had an outstanding goal, showed that he has brilliant technique, and he's really come on the past month and cemented his place as the attacking midfielder for the present and maybe so for the future. Liverpool bought him from Sunderland as an attacking midfielder, and this is really genuinely the first time since he's been at Liverpool that he has had an opportunity in that role to shine, and I think he's really taking the role and running with it and doing quite well. Jordan Henderson is never going to blow you away, with a mind-blowing pass, or he's not going to be a defender, and very rarely he's going to score, a stunning goal like that, but he fills his role well. He'll play exactly how you want him to, and he'll provide pressure, hard work every single time out. And his intelligent passing today was great. I thought his pass today, Stuart Downing, that set up the Sturridge goal, was a real piece of work right there. I think Lucas is back to his top form, destroying tackles today, did really well. But Steven Gerrard was certainly the man of the match, in midfield at least. And there's some couple stats from the Twitter handle @InfieldIndex. This is the first time since they started tracking these sort of stats that Steven Gerrard has passed the ball more than 100 times in a game. And he did so at a surprisingly high accuracy at 93% on 115 passes. An absolutely stunning number from the captain today. He also sprayed 23 long balls, 20 of which were accurate. So I think that we're now seeing Steven Gerrard grow into that deep line playmaker role. For years we've tried to replace Alonso with a buy, whether it's Charlie Adam or Alberto Aquilani or Nuri Sahin, but I guess we really had the replacement all along in Steven Gerrard. It just took a while for us to realize that and for somebody to give him a chance in that role. And he's really thriving, and Liverpool, as a result, are doing very well. Some other chance creation and passing stats today. Suarez created 5 chances, Glenn Johnson created 3 chances, Gerrard 2 chances, Lucas 2 chances, and Downing 2 chances. That's great. Liverpool were creating a lot of chances today, as usual. Usually for any one individual player, if you're creating 3 or more chances in a game, you're top class. Suarez created 5 today. He's creating more chances in the EPL at a higher rate than anybody today. He's creating a chance from open play, Luis Suarez is, at a clip of 32.41 minutes per 90 minutes, which is an incredible rate, leads all of the English Premier League. So he is, bar none, the best creator in the English Premier League. Also, another very impressive passing stat. Liverpool had a passing accuracy in the final third of 83%. So you could really say they were bossing the ball all around the pitch. I think the final possession stats were, what was it? It was 67% to 33%. So Liverpool completely bossed Norwich City up and down the pitch today. They over doubled the amount of passes played. Liverpool played 694 passes. Norwich City only played 319 passes. 90% accuracy to 71% accuracy. So up and down the pitch, from the visual results to the statistics, this was one of Liverpool's more dominant performances that we've seen. I was very pleased with the lineups. I was very pleased with how they looked tactically, and ultimately I was very pleased with the end result. So it's a very positive match today from Liverpool. Definitely have to build on that. Looking later in the season, we have Arsenal next week. I believe Liverpool are tied on points with Arsenal, although Arsenal has 2 games on hand, and Liverpool are actually tied with goal difference with Tottenham. And in the second half of the season, there are still matches to be played against Arsenal, Everton, Tottenham, Chelsea, all teams that Liverpool are competing directly for top 4. And so, Liverpool, they control their own destiny if they get the results that I think they will get. They have a legitimate shot at top 4. Every single week, Liverpool wins, top 4's back on, they lose, oh, we're shit, we're going to finish 8th again. I think the answer to that sort of lies in the middle, 5th, 6th place, but if Liverpool are able to string together a couple good games and everything is on their side, they have a shot. And the fact that they're playing all these teams that they're in direct competition with for top 4 bodes well for them. That's all for today of JLB Sports TV. I am Justin Block. Give me your thoughts on the match down below. Who's your stud and who's your dud of the match? I guess I'm going to sign a stud. I'm going to give it Steven Gerrard for his brilliant passing today. My dud of the match, I guess Norwich City. I wish we could play Norwich City every single week because we just killed them. So that's it for today, guys. Have a nice week.